delegate, outsource, do a lot of stuff, but that will come later in the journey. Okay? Are you growing every single day? Are you clear about what you really want? Are you efficient in your managing your time and yourself? Are you making money and are you giving back? These are the 6 codes that I would like you to operate as a human, as an individual, as a business owner to really make this work. So what is the strategy? Or if you can just type strategy in the chat box and please take notes. Because I've started to do this in the last few inner circle calls. And I think it's really helping all the new members who are coming in. Because the strategy is the same for all of you. If you want to be successful in the knowledge business, you need a world-class product, you need sales, and you need traffic. Or if you can just type PST in the chat box. Product, sales, traffic. There's nothing beyond this. Okay, there are many sub-elements to this, and let me explain to you the sub-elements. Your product needs to be built in 3 phases. If you're starting off brand new right now, give yourself 3 to 6 months to launch your memberships. Okay, like level 1, level 2 membership ranging from 5,000 to 20,000, and that's what I help you in the hackathon process. Phase 2 is launch a certification, like how I have a diamond certification, and that's your high ticket product. And phase 3 is where you launch a mastermind after 2 or 3 years, where you have the confidence to charge anywhere from 3 lakhs even up to 10 lakhs per year, where you're working with a small group of people. So my journey in the last 6 years has been this. I started by selling courses in the beginning, then I shifted to memberships. Then I started to sell more certifications, and then now I have a high ticket mastermind. So it's a combination of both low ticket and high ticket. Okay, all of you just type LT plus HT in the chat box. And you may need to go through a lot of low ticket experiments to build high ticket products. You may need to have a lot of low ticket experience to build that high ticket product. Unless you already have some prior experience and you want to directly sell a high ticket one-to-one and then come back to one-to-many later once you've hit a particular bandwidth. But if you look at coaching as such, these are the 3 types of products that you can monetize: memberships, certifications, and masterminds. Okay.
Hello.
Now, when it comes to sales, also I have a very simple formula. And those who are brand new, you will learn this process as you start. In the hackathon, I'm going to teach you my webinar selling formula, and I use webinar selling to sell memberships. Then I'm going to be launching 2 other courses very soon on how to sell certifications through showcases. And I do the Diamond Showcase once a month or twice a month, and that's the only time that I onboard people to Diamond, because I want the right people to be in the room in that particular group. And then to sell masterminds, as you get good, you can do a one-to-one based selling or an incubator based selling process to sell high ticket masterminds. So there are many ways to sell, but ultimately it's all about delivering a really good offer. Okay, so all of you just type MMO in the chat box. MMO is message to market to offer match. All these 3 need to match. And as you go through the journey with me, it will get clearer and clearer. For some of you, your message to market will get really solid. And then your market to offer, like how do you really construct offers that people will want to buy and be able to see the value, and you're able to deliver the result. Ultimately, people buy results. So if you can deliver the result for them, that's what they pay you for.
Okay.
So that's where it comes to sales. And then when it comes to traffic, a lot of people overcomplicate traffic, but the game is quite simple when you understand the fundamentals of traffic. You have paid ads, you have organic traffic. So paid ads are like Facebook ads, Google ads, you can outsource it to agencies, but still I would recommend that you run it yourself in the beginning, you outsource it, and this is a skill that all of you need to learn. Even if you are brand new and zero right now, I would like you to set this as a goal for yourself. 1 year from now, 2 years from now, or let's say 1 year from now, next year same time, you should have hands-on knowledge on running your own campaigns, building your own systems, and driving sales by your own. When you outsource after that, you'll have a better hold on whoever you're giving it to, and you're able to better track the results and stuff like that. Okay. When it comes to organic, doing stuff on Instagram, Reels, YouTube, and podcasts. And by the way, you don't have to be on every platform when you start. Pick any one, build it, and you can always add other platforms later. Number 3 is traffic from partners. As you're building your community, you can start to ask your community members to promote you if they choose to, and your partners can also get you traffic. Okay, so this is all that is required to build a 100 crore digital coaching business. Okay, so if all of you got this, just take a screenshot and type GT in the chat box. Take a screenshot and type GT in the chat box. This is all you need to build a 100 crore digital coaching business. Like everything else are details. Like how to build memberships, how to build certifications, how to sell through webinars, how to sell through showcases, how to run Facebook ads, how to get organic traffic partnership. But everything I've simplified
online
for our
coaching business করতে হয় সে ব্যাপারে আমরা কথা বলবো
traffic. The first
আপনারা
phase,
কমেন্ট
build
করতে
really
থাকুন
good products,
আসুন
and then you keep selling. The more you sell, the more people you have in your community, get feedback from them to improve the product, and I keep improving the product from time to time. Okay. So now what's the game? All of you decide WTG in the chat box. What is the game that you need to be playing in order for this to happen? Let me fold all these notes. Let's put it back in. Yes. Now the game is a 6-stage game. The ultimate stage is I would like to give you the 10 crore champion award. Okay. So all of you just type 10 CR in the chat box. Okay. I would like to give every single one of you the 10 crore champion award anywhere between in the next 36 months to say 60 months. 3 to 5 years. Okay. That's the window I'm looking at.
বিজনেস কোচিং সম্বন্ধে অনলাইন বিজনেস কিভাবে করতে হয় আগের দিন আমার লাইভে আপনারা এসেছিলেন হয়তো দেখেছেন আজকেও সে বিষয়ে কথা বলবো উপরে
and collect your price. What's the price? I give you a t-shirt, which will come to you, which I'll ship to you. Those of you who have completed the Freedom Business Model, click on that link, submit your certificate, and claim your prize. 2 is complete these 5 courses in the same sequence. Okay, Freedom Business Model, AI Content Mastery, Niche Clarity Blueprints, Curriculum Design Blueprint, and Freedom Budget Blueprint. When you get this foundation strong, you can really move forward much faster. Complete the hackathon and win a Freedom Finisher Award, T-shirt, 2,000 rupee voucher, and a certificate. Stage 4, Hall of Fame. When you achieve 3 lakhs, you get an actual award on stage. And stage 5 is the 1 crore champion. Okay. So from scratch to 1 crore, give yourself around less than 2 years. From 1 crore champion to 10 crore champion, give yourself another 3 years. So that's why I'm calculating the entire thing as a 5-year journey. So if all of you are clear on the journey, just type clear in the chat box. Okay, so this is the journey. Now forget about the income. Some of you, depending on your topic and your niche and your persona, you may hit the 10 crores or you may not hit 10 crores. Or you may even do 20 crores. Okay, it's not about the income here. It's about who you become in this journey. I'll repeat that. It is not about the income you generate. It's about who you become in the process. If there is a bulb on, just type BO in the chat box. Yeah. How are you improving as a person on a daily basis? How are you improving your skills on a daily basis? How are you improving your community on a daily basis? How are you improving your products on a daily basis, on a weekly, monthly basis? So it's all the game of continuous daily improvement that is going to help you achieve the income. The income is only a benchmark, but it does not have to be the ultimate. Okay, it's not about the income, it's about how are you adding value to yourself. Okay, so for you to achieve this, there are 4 focus points. All of you just type 4D in the chat box. There are 4 dimensions to make this happen. 4D. Okay, first dimension is attend all my sessions live. There's a kind of magic when we interact live that you'll not get when you watch a recorded video on the learning management system. Okay, 2 is complete all the courses 100%. And I, as all of you might have noticed, my courses are very short and to the point and very crisp, and I don't like to beat around the bush, like point shooter style. 3 is follow the path. I've designed a beautiful path all the way from 0 to 100 CR. Like, what's the journey? Just follow the path. Don't get overwhelmed. Only focus on the next step. And I would like all of you to download this path as a PDF, take a color printout of it, laminate it, and keep it on your desk, and so you can actually see it. There's multiple pages that are there. Or you can also just design and go to your printer and create one tabletop like this, where you'll just know which stage that you're in. Okay. So going from this stage to this stage, the sequence of learning and the sequence of implementation, everything has already been given there. Okay. So just follow the path and do that. And the 4th dimension, which I added last week, is consume daily vitamins every single day. If you can listen to one of my podcasts, and I'll come to the other part of the updates after this, is if you just go to thisis.co/podcast, all of you can just subscribe to my podcast. I have answered a lot of questions already every day consume one of my podcasts. It's only like 5 to 10 minutes. Some of the episodes go to 15 minutes. So when you're driving, when you're in your downtime, when you're just traveling, or maybe you're just cooking, or you're just taking a walk in the park, just tune into my podcast, because in fact, what I like about my podcast is
আমাদের বিজনেস রিলেটেড আপনারা কমেন্ট করতে থাকুন।
And even when I record, I'm closing my eyes and speaking. I'm just speaking from my heart. Okay? So unlike a video where I have to look at the video and speak, and there's multiple things I have to think about.
আপনাদের কোশ্চেনের অ্যানসার দিলো,
I just go
কমেন্ট করতে থাকুন।
So I have pretty much answered a lot of questions in the podcast, and you can also check that out. And this is going to be your
Dipankar
game plan. If all of you clear on the game plan, just type clear in the chat box. So in order for you to achieve that 10 CR, I would like you to get fully focused on what you pursue and intensify the knowledge part in the coming weeks and months, especially if you are brand new, and that way you'll be able to make progress much faster. Okay, all the dots will keep connecting the more you consume my content. So now I'm going to share some really cool updates. This week I've got, before we move to Q&A, I have around 5, 6, 7, 8 updates for the week. Okay, so all of you can just type BIO, let's bring it on. And I have 8 really awesome updates to share with all of you. Let's bring it on. Let's start with the first update for the week. First update is, how many of you have noticed that I'm going really, I'm going quite fast and growing fast on Instagram? How many of you have noticed that? You've been seeing that? What I've done is, I've not been so active on Instagram for a long time before. It's like my team just posts some random stuff. And what I've done is, I made a decision from April 1st, okay, that this year, financial year onwards, I'm going to really take the Instagram game to a whole different level and show to everybody on how it is to be done. Okay, there are many influencers over there who are doing different things, but I just wanted to say, like, I have a different way of doing it. Like, I'm writing my own content and writing my own scripts, and I want to make sure that every single one of you are able to
আপনারা যারা বিজনেস করছেন, অলরেডি বিজনেস করছেন বা বিজনেস করতে চান, আমরা কমেন্ট করতে থাকুন।
So
আমরা বিজনেস মার্কেটিং করবেন, ডিজিটালি বিজনেসকে গ্রো করবেন, সে ব্যাপারে আমরা কমেন্টের উত্তর দেবো।
And because the goal I've set for myself is to make my profile the most valuable space on Instagram to help people live a better quality life. Okay, I'm not going to talk about digital coaching over there. It's going to be about life. It's going to be about family, about productivity, minimalism, on manifestation, like all the stuff that I like. Okay, so it's me, Siddharth Rajshekhar, the niche. So a few things I would like all of you to do is, number one, okay, here are the topics I'm going to be doing a lot more on Instagram, and it's all going to be in that 1 minute range. So life, business, family, mindset, and some really out of the box concepts. Okay, so the first thing I would like every single one of you to do is follow me on Instagram right now. Okay, let's do it in case you have not done it. And I would like to see every single one of you like and comment below every new reel. So I'm going to be launching a new reel every alternate day at 6 p.m. around this time. Okay, between 6:30 p.m. every alternate day, not every day. I'm going to do it every alternate day. So we just launched one today. And just for some of you who are who have not yet followed me, let me just play the latest reel. In fact, I would like all of you who are here live to click on this reel. I'll just share the reel on the screen, and you'll get an idea of how it is if you've not yet seen it. And just hit the like button and just give me a quick comment below that particular reel. Okay, I'm going to share my screen now. Give me a second. A way to use it. Okay, so here we go. I'll just share it. You'll get this style. I've created a template now of this. Check this out. Here's a really powerful way to use gratitude in your manifestation grid. Make sure you say this. Think of something that you really, really want to happen in your physical world. That is not yet. So every morning, as you wake up, close your eyes, take a deep breath, and visualize that scene where the manifestation has already happened. Live in that moment as if it is happening right now. now and feel those feelings of how it will be when you actually have that in your life. After you have soaked in that feeling for a few minutes, slowly open your eyes and give gratitude to the universe for giving that in your life. When you do this, you're energetically getting closer to your desires because you're becoming a vibrational match to them. I've literally used this in so many things in my life. It works like a charm every single time. Here's a really powerful way to use gratitude in your manifestation drill. Make sure you save this. Think of something. Okay, I'm going to stop that. That was a loop there. Okay, so I would like every single one of you to like that post and comment below that particular reel. And what I was right now, 14 reels have gone up. Okay, and it's going to a whole different level. I've already planned my next 60 days of reels. Okay, already planned. Every single topic that's going to come out is going to be something totally out of the box that you would have never ever thought about before. Again, I tapped into my creativity and things like, things that I love, I've started to bring it up. For example, what I learned from Po, from the movie Kung Fu Panda, about life. Okay. Or what I learned from the movie Inception. What I learned from fractals, from nature. What can you learn from a pencil, a scale, and an eraser about being a better human being? Okay, like some totally out of the box stuff is going to come your way. What was launched now? The first 14 reels were just for me to warm up in this game, but I've literally unleashed my creativity in the coming reels to come. Okay, so can I have a commitment from all of you here that you will stay tuned and you'll check out all my new reels every alternate day at 6 p.m. Just type yes in the chat box, and trust me, it's something that even I'm feeling really excited about, because this is one area that I did not put much energy into, but I know with what I'm doing is going to redefine the way coaches are going to be putting reels out there. It's not the simple thing, okay, 3 ways to manifest, 3 ways to do that, 3 ways to do that. No, that's kind of getting boring, and everybody knows they're getting bored with the same old content. But what I'm going to do is, I set an intention for myself is I'm going to redefine the way reels are done, period. And where that reel is actually adding value to somebody's life. And there's something that shifts in them through stories, through analogies, through examples, and stuff like that. And again, related to life, related to living. And my 3 values are what? Freedom, family, and service. All of my topics will be around these. Okay. So let's do that. And so that's the first update I'd like to share with all of you is make sure that you be the first to like and comment below each reel. And also, if you can tag a friend and repost as a story and tag me, if you connect with it, if you choose to do that, please do that. Okay. So that's the first thing that I've done to turn on my the Instagram game to add value to each one of you. Okay. Second is, since Jan, I went full on to 30 podcasts, 30 days, but I'm going to come back to it. And again, the goal is to give you super clarity on your digital coaching journey by answering your questions. We already have more than 200-300 episodes that are already there. So what I would like to do is each one of you, I'm trying to launch podcasts around these topics, like digital coaching, marketing, funnels, selling, and webinars, and all the things that we teach over here. Whatever questions you're asking me, I'm going to convert that into podcasts. And I'm going to keep all my podcasts less than 10 minutes, as much as possible, if I want to convey that. And I plan to launch 2 podcasts a week, Mondays and Thursdays. And every time I launch, I will let you know in our learn.internationalhub.com. I'll also be making a post in our Telegram group so that you can be the first one to comment below my podcast on my blog. And I don't want to overwhelm you with all random stuff. I'm planning all of this in such a way where every single piece of content is going to give you momentum. So if you just type the word momentum again in the chat box. Okay? Everything, whatever you consume, whatever you go through, it's going to help you build momentum. So as long as you are connected to me and my content every single day, whether it's a 1-minute reel or a once in a week podcast, everything's going to add value. So I'm going full on this. Okay. Third is my YouTube. As you know, my goal is to inspire you with the latest stories of members that have been captured in FBR. Okay, so Freedom is a Retreat. We have a lot of footage already. We've done 4 rounds of Freedom is a Retreat. We've done 3 rounds of Quantum Retreats, and we are editing all of those videos, and it's all coming in right now. So from next Thursday, we're going to start the new batch. The last 2 FBRs, we had some amazing speakers. Some of you here would like to revisit those moments from FBR, if you attend FBR, and those if you have not attended Freedom is a Retreat, how much you'd like to learn that, type me in the chat box. You'd like to actually see the footage that we have captured from stage of some of our top coaches who have broken through their own fears and barriers, and some of them will be their own stories of transformation, some of them will be sharing their techniques. So just make sure that you follow Freedom Talks on my channel. I'll be publishing one video a week every Thursday, starting from next Thursday. And again, be the first one to comment below every single video. And all of these videos are in the range of 15 to 20 minutes. Okay. So those of you who have not yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, just make sure you subscribe on YouTube and stay connected. So each platform has its own purpose. And as you're seeing me do this, I would like you to model some of these elements yourself. Okay. So Instagram to talk about wider topics. Podcast is to go on specific topics on what we are doing here, and YouTube is to inspire you. So those of you who do not have live events yet, you can start to do your Hall of Fame interviews of your students, and maybe do like 10-15 minute videos, do 2 videos a week, and you can follow that as a schedule. And all of the updates will be coming on Telegram. So I have 2 Telegram spaces where I'll be doing update. This is more like the public Telegram channel. This is for the people who are non-ILH members. You can just follow me on my Siddharth Rajshekar Telegram channel. And then this is our Internet Lifestyle Hub's Telegram channel. So the Telegram is where every time I post a new piece of content, you'll get the first update over there. Okay, so that you can quickly go, so you can just keep that ready, and I'll be publishing that on Telegram. So this is how I've strategized a game plan to ensure that every single member in ILH is getting the value and building momentum. And if all of you are clear on this strategy and all the touch points, just type clear in the chat box. Okay. Again, my intention is to help you get better clarity with every piece of content. Yes. So let's go. So that's the update I would like to share with all of you. Now the second update, the fifth update is gamification. So how many of you here would like to win gifts and goodies from me every single week? Just type me in the chat box. Yeah, so every week I'm giving away not 3 but 5. I'll be picking 5 winners every week who will be winning a special 1,000 rupee voucher if they are contributing on a weekly basis on the platform. Okay. So how does it work? Is you have a point system. So daily activity. If you attend anything on the, suppose you if you log into the learn.internetlifestylehub.com, or if you log in on the app, you get 5 points. If you like a post, you get 2 points. If you comment or reply below a post, you get 5 points. If you complete a course 10%, 10 points. If you complete a course 50%, 25 points. If you complete a course 100%, you get 100 points. And when you attend a webinar, mainly Inner Circle Call and Hackathon, I did not do it in the last hackathon, but now I'm going to turn on the attendance. Okay, I'm going to turn on the attendance only for a short span of time. So if you go to learn.internetlifestylehub.com, so let me now turn on the attendance and see if you guys can get your 50 points right now, right here in the room. And I'm going to turn it off maybe in the next few minutes. Okay, so when you click on that link, I've not yet turned on the attendance. I'm going to turn it on right now. I'll tell you when to refresh the page. Okay, give me a second. And I'm going to turn on the attendance, where now if you refresh the page once I hit this confirm, and if you mark your attendance, you'll get 50 points. And let's see who are going to be the winners. So you have to be here live, and I'm going to turn off the attendance in just a few minutes. Okay, so when you log into your feed, you'll see the attendance that will be popping up over there. Quickly mark your attendance, because I'll only keep it for a limited window of time. And those of you who attend these calls and win these points, you get vouchers. Okay, so while all of you are marking attendance, I'm going to look at the top winners for this week on leaderboard. I'm just going to look at this week who are the top winners. Let me now just pull it up. Okay, So for the winners for this week, the 5 winners, each winner is going to be getting 1,000 rupee voucher from my side. Okay. And as I call out your name, you have to just mark yourself, and you'll be getting an award. You'll be getting a special badge from my side. So the 5 winners for this week are Sai Aditya, Surajit Mishra, Puneet Srinivas, okay, Sonia Vora as
कि आपकी जो ट्रेनिंग है वो जल्द ही शुरू हो जाएगी। आपको आई होप कोर्सेज डिलीवर हो चुके हैं, कोर्सेज आपके पास पहुंच चुके हैं, और अगर किसी भी तरह की समस्या है, क्वेश्चन मार्क है, कुछ नहीं समझ में आता है, तो हमारा जो इनर सर्कल व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप है उस पर एक यूट्यूब की लिंक हमने शेयर की है जिसे इंट्रोडक्शन वीडियो कहते हैं। थोड़ा लंबा वीडियो है, मैं जानता हूं, क्योंकि मुझे थोड़ा सा इत्मीनान से समझाने में मजा आता है, बट प्लीज गो एंड वॉच दैट वीडियो। उसके डिस्क्रिप्शन में टाइम स्टैम्प है, कौन से मिनट पर मैंने किस बात का एक्सप्लेनेशन दिया है, सब कुछ क्लियर है। जो भी आपका प्रॉब्लम है उससे रिलेटेड जाकर आप एक्सप्लेनेशन देख लो। सारी लिंक्स आपको उसी डिस्क्रिप्शन में मिल जाएंगी। अगर कोई लिंक आपसे मिस होती है तो जो व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप में आप शामिल हो जिसका नाम इनर सर्कल है, अंदर वाला सर्कल, उसके डिस्क्रिप्शन में चले जाओ, आपको लिंक्स भी मिल जाएंगे। आगे बढ़ते हैं। तो नए स्टूडेंट्स जो है डिजिटल आज़ादी में, एक बार के लिए मैं आपको आपका पाठ समझा देता हूँ। डिजिटल आज़ादी में जो मेरा 0 नंबर का कोर्स है, L0 जिसे कहते हैं, उसका नाम है सुनीति। यूजुअली ये कोर्स मैं लोगों को फ्री में देता हूँ। क्यों फ्री में देता हूँ? क्योंकि यहाँ पर मैं
Recording in progress. To share. So even in today's inner circle call, I want you to take notes, and I would like to share all of you. I would like each one of you to share your learnings at the end of this, because every time you like and you comment below, it's going to add to your points and it's going to help you come up on the leaderboard. Okay, so it's a win-win-win, and I want all of your participation in all the sessions. Got it. So another thing I want to check with all of you is I want to run a quick poll to find out which level are you in. Are you at a silver membership level? Are you at a gold membership level, or are you a diamond member in the community? Very nice. Okay, good to see there's a mix. We have 40% of you are silver, 16% of you are gold, and 46% now it's are diamond members. A lot of diamond members in the room here. Okay, got it. So as all of you know, May 10th is Akshay Tritiya. Okay. So Akshay Tritiya is a very special day. Most people go and buy gold on that day. They go buy jewelry. So it's a marketing thing, that marketing gimmick somebody started, and everybody goes buying frenzy, buying jewelry and all that stuff. Okay. Now on that day, I'm going to do something very special for those of you who are silver and gold members. Okay. Okay. All of you just type WS. What special? What special? So if you're a silver member, or if you're a gold member, I'm going to do a special onboarding session for Diamond on that particular day. If you get into the Diamond membership on that day within those 2 hours, I'm going to give you all the people who are getting in, a 1 gram gold coin. Okay. All of you decide wow in the chat box. There's a special offer that we have only for that day. Because, if you look at it in history, a lot of amazing things have happened on Akshay Tritiya. If you go back in the eons of time, a lot of good things have started on that day. So I feel it's a good auspicious day to start new things, new beginnings. If you're a silver or gold member, I want you to come prepared for that particular session. You just need to pay a deposit on that day, and I'll give you enough time to pay the remaining amount. But for that, you need to be there live. It's not going to happen via email or anything like that. You got to be there live, and only within a 15-minute window. If any of those people make the deposit, I'll be once you complete the diamond payment, I'll be sending you a 1 gram gold coin, which is I think worth 7,500 or something like that. Okay. Yeah, this is not for people who already bought diamond. This is because now our diamond price has increased. Okay, so those of you who bought diamond, be happy where you are. You got a better deal. This is just a special offer that I'm giving only for Akshay Tritiya, and the offer keeps changing every single month. Okay, got it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to share a link right now. All of you silver and gold members, quickly register on this link. Bookmark your calendar. 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Akshay Tritiya day, you need to be there, and I'll explain to you about whatever's there in Diamond and what's the benefits of being in Diamond membership and all of that stuff, and you can actually jump in on board. In fact, those of you who are Diamond members, what would you like to share with the silver and gold members in the room? Like, is it worth the investment? You guys just type in the chat box. Yeah, give like a 1 word or a 1 line. Yeah. So we've got like more than 46% of the room are Diamond members in the room here in this particular call. So one thing is, you pay me 1 rupee, I'll give you 100x in value. and that's what you'll experience. So those of you who are silver and gold members, diamond is more like certification, where you'll have a point system, you'll have a control center, you'll have your, I'm facilitating a lot of collaboration between members, we have the hive sessions. There's a lot of stuff that happens there. It's a different kind of energy in those groups that happen over there. Okay, fantastic. Thank you so much. So that's the other update I would like to share. Another update is, I already shared this, update number 8 is Akshay Tritiya. May 10th, when you upgrade to diamond, you get a 1 gram gold coin worth 7,500. It's one of the bonuses, but only for those of you who pay the deposit and come in those 15 minutes. Okay. Next is a hackathon 2.0. Quarter 2 is going in full swing right now, and next mission is going to be an automation. So I want all of you to be there with your teams. And what I'm going to do is, let me now just share this link. So those of you who are not yet in the hackathon, click on that link, register for the next hackathon on Tuesday, and I'll be this is one of my other favorite missions, where I'm not going to go too much into technology automation. I'm going to get into life automation. How do you optimize your life and in your productivity and your focus in a much better way? And that's more of what I'm going to be covering in that mission. So just make sure that you're there. And those of you who are brand new in the community, you can also watch the replays of the previous hackathons. We have right now completed around 5 missions. So you can always go check this out: foundation, strategy, influence, lead generation, and system setup. And all the resources are here. So you have time till June 30th to complete this hackathon. Even if you're brand new, you have 2 months, you have 60 days to actually become a freedom finisher. So if you just go back to the hackathon, complete all of the steps, and complete all the assignments, you'll be able to launch within 60 days. Okay. So I pretty much covered all the updates for this week, and we're going to move into Q&A. If all of you are clear on all updates, just type AC. AC is all clear. Yeah, follow me on Instagram, podcast, YouTube, Telegram, gamification, participate more. New members get the support. Akshay Tritiya, all of you silver gold members, be there. And hackathon, just complete the hackathon. Okay. Yes, 7 and 8. So we are done for the week. Now it's 8:22 p.m. Perfect time. I'm going to start answering questions. I may be answering questions till around 10 p.m. And what I would like to do is this.
Hi.
Okay. Vivek, I'm just going to remove your question, but I'm going to ask all of you to type the question.
Pradeep Babu, apni over here. YouTube করছেন?
So I would like all of you to ask me a question that is crisp, to the point, useful and beneficial for all. I may not be able to answer all of your questions, but I'll do my best
আমরা ওই চ্যানেলে
to answer as many as I can.
আমাদের ডিটেইলসে ইউটিউব কেমনভাবে শুরু করবেন
in a session like this,
আমরা যেহেতু ব্লগ চ্যানেল দেখছি এবারে আমরা ডিসকাস করতে পারি।
Come with your toughest questions that are keeping you stuck, and I'll give you quick clarity.
এই চ্যানেলে আমরা আমাদের সঙ্গে বিজনেস রিলেটেড বিষয়ে আলোচনা করব।
And before I get into Q&A, answering questions, I want all of you to have your notepad, pen and paper, and just capture your aha moments. Okay? Because even I do not know what I'm going to answer. So are all of you ready with your notepad, pen and paper, start ready in the chat box? I want to just capture the essence. Like, you don't have to share all the notes, but whichever is the one that you felt like, wow, okay, it really is something that was useful, that I got as a new idea, new perspective to something. So just be ready, and I'm going to be answering all of your questions for the next 90 minutes. Okay, and it's going to be fun because I look forward to these questions, and I give different kind of answers to the same questions depending on the way that the question is asked. So today we are on the 2nd of May, and let's see which questions are coming in. Some questions I may go deep, some questions I may answer in a quick way. So first question by Abani Bera, okay, saying 2 questions. Sorry for asking 2 questions. Okay, first question. I've gone through your system setup challenge. Okay, system setup challenge. Abani Bera, don't follow that because I'm going to update that completely. That was the old version. So just follow the pace of the hackathon, and I've actually added Tag Mango. Okay, so you don't need anything else, but Tag Mango. You don't need any of that posting and click funnels and all of that stuff. You don't need any of that stuff. Okay, and a link tracking domain. You don't need that link tracking domain to become freedom finisher. So Abani Bera, you got your answer. Just type. yes in the chat box. Okay, got it. Perfect. Next is, okay, you've already completed the show, that's great. So just follow the pace of the hackathon. You don't need all those tools. You have Tag Mango right now. I'm actually going to reshoot all of that videos and update it. Okay, next question by Vivek. Vivek saying your cost rate is doubled in the last 2 months. And your conversion is the same as with most people these days. I'm experiencing this first time in the last 5 years. Let me know how to decrease the lead cost. It's happened even with me. Okay, so the lead cost has gone up for many of us, and that is why we need to really optimize our ads and our targeting in a much better way to attract the right audience. Okay, so if you're doing just typical ads, you'll be one among the crowd, and it's going to be affecting your cost per lead and everything else. So the way to tackle this is to record a fresh set of ads and to narrow down your targeting. And I have come with a concept called dolphin ads. Imagine Facebook tides are rising for everybody. But how can you create ads that can cut through the noise and stand out from the crowd and get people to you? That's a technique that all of you need to start working towards. In the last hackathon, I spoke about it. In this hackathon, I'll come back to it. So Vivek, what I'll do is I'll share with you a strategy on how to approach this. But the other way to do it is you need to have a 50,000 rupee product in the back end. Okay? If you're not having a high ticket product, you're going to be burning money on the front end. So all of you just type L1 plus L3 in the chat box. Type L1 plus L3. All of you need to start building your level 1 product and also have a level 3 product. Only then you'll be able to cater to this up and down of the Facebook ads. In the beginning, I used to do 4x on the front end. If I put 1 rupee, I can take 4 rupees out. Now it's not like that. Now I'm just at 1x or slightly less than 1x. I'm burning money on the front end because I'm doing automated webinars. But because I have a level 3 product, I'm able to recover the costs and I'm able to make it happen. So the landscape is changing really fast, and that's why it's important to have a combination of front end low ticket like the 5,000-10,000 rupee product and also a 50,000 to 1 lakh rupee product to make it happen. So that is the answer. So we cannot optimize for cost per lead. We can optimize for cost per lead through the ads. We need to optimize for profits in our business, and that only happens when you have a strong back-end certification product. Okay. Taresh's question is how to have focus for completing my own course amidst so many distractions. Suggest ways or a book to be highly motivated for this goal. So Taresh, more than a book, I think you need to just connect with one person who can hold you accountable, and you hold them accountable. That's it. Because it's no more about information. You don't need more information. You need more focused implementation. That is the thing here. So, Tarish, simple idea I'll give you is just enter a date right now in front of close to 400 people in this particular session. Tell me a date when you're going to be completing the recording your courses. If you're there, Tarish, type a date. That is the deadline for you to complete your courses. 15th July. Done. That's it. Okay. All of you just type MPTY Tarish in the chat box. Okay. More power to you, Tarish, and you're going to do it. Sometimes you just need to set that date and just work towards. That's how I work. For me, there are many things to do. There are so many moving parts, but there's some major project I actually set the date. And one of the reasons I even do the reboot event every year is so that I can set a date and I'm working towards it. To revamp a lot of things, to launch new things, to really bring back that excitement in the community and to make all of my content more current and to the point, and that can help us to get results. So you need to work with dates. For me, my next date is July 21st. I'm going to be launching at least 5 new courses on various different topics, and I'm going to be updating many courses in our community as well. So I have already made a list of that. Okay. So Reboot is an event that I do online, only for our community members, once in a year, to just launch new things. Like how Apple launches a new iPhone every year, I do a launch, like an updation event every year called Reboot. I reboot all the systems. Like last Reboot, we launched a new website. It's a free event. It's not a paid event. It's an online Zoom event. And this year is going to happen on July 21st. So all of you just type July 21st in the chat box. Every year, Guru Purnima is the date. Okay. Last 2 Guru Purnimas, I've been doing this. So I dedicate that event to all the masters and dedicated to all of you masters. And I launched new initiatives. In the first Reboot that we did 2 years ago, I launched Polestar for the first time, version 1. In the last Reboot, we launched Tag Mango for the first time. So whatever I have done so far in a Reboot, it has become industry defining. Now Polestar as a platform has gone everywhere. Many other LMS providers are also, besides Tag Mango, many others are thinking about gamification after Polestar. So Polestar has been kind of paved the way for the direction of the industry. Last year, when we did Tag Mango, that has made things much faster, along with AI and everything else. So, even those of you who have been running your community for a while, it's good to have one event a year to reboot all of your systems. Okay. Kamal's question is, I'm doing 2 long-form videos on Monday and Friday. Other days, I'm doing shorts in the same time. Is that okay? Perfect, Kamal, it's okay. Shorts you can actually do every alternate day. Like even I'm doing every alternate day on Instagram. So you can take the long form videos, chop them up into shorts, and you can even do that. Okay, Avani is asking, when is the next hackathon date? Every Tuesday is a hackathon. So this hackathon has started in April. We'll be finishing in June. The next hackathon will start again in July. So it's never ending. It just keeps moving from one to the next. Okay, Kanika's question. I have shortlisted my micro niche as meta ads for startups. For IG content, since it is to be based on me being the niche concept, I plan to split the content into leadership, spiritual empowerment, and 40 plus age women chasing their dreams. Does it make sense? Absolutely yes. 2, can my lead magnet be around the micro problem? That is difficulty in balancing multiple roles and responsibilities. No. See, if you look at my Instagram, even though my topics are wide, when you click on my Instagram bio, all the links are pointing back to my core topic. So I'm not going wide on the topic when it comes to webinars and stuff. Only my content in the IG Reels are more wider. So bring them back to your micro niche, your meta ads for startup entrepreneurs. And third part of the question is, the third part of the lead magnet, VIP network access can that also be done with a free Tag Mango account? The answer is yes, Kanika, you can do that. So if you follow the hackathon system, right, where the lead magnet is a combination of a free webinar, a free one-to-one, and a free access to the community, that can be your lead magnet, and that be there on Instagram bio. Okay, so I hope I've given you clarity. Next is question by Parijat. My niche is business ethics for home-based business owners. How should I position it? So Parijat, business ethics as a topic, ethics can be a part of what you teach, but I don't feel that it is something that somebody will be willing to pay for. Okay, if you want to talk about business growth, yes. How can I increase your sales? How can I increase your profits? How can I increase your customers? Using ethics. Now, ethics can be the foundation to it. But as a concept, business ethics, according to me, it is not something that somebody will be willing to pay for an instant solution. So I wanted to position it slightly differently. Okay, maybe you can look at how to get more customers. Okay, through, call it say like a value-based marketing. You call it like a value marketing specialist for business owners, where you're going to help business owners attract more customers through value-based content and through ethical means, or something like that. Where you're bringing in ethics, but you're positioning it more from a perspective of growth. People want things faster, cheaper, better, and they just want their result. So think about what result you want to achieve or get them, and then you work backwards on it. And you can always include ethics as a part of it. So this question is, I'm not feeling confident with the topic I've selected. So any of you here having the same challenge, type me in the chat box. Okay, where you don't feel very confident on your topic. So here is my quick idea for all of you. Since you're in the hackathon, you're a part of teams, you're a part of ILH and everything else, right? Or even otherwise, just have 5 one-to-ones. All of you just type that in the chat box. Type 5 one-to-ones. If you do 5 one-to-ones with people, not to sell anything to them, just presenting to them that this is what I plan to teach, this is what is my topic, this is who's my target market, this is my method, what do you think I can do to improve? You can even start with your close friends and close family members also. Because when you do that, you will start to get 5 different perspectives, and that will help you get more confident in your topic. I hope I've given you the answer. Okay. Next question is Neha's question is, do you need to have good social media presence before launching the course? You need to have a fair amount of influence. It does not need to be like mega influence. That is why if you follow the hackathon, I will help you to build that influence. When you're a part of the team and you do like one-to-one sessions, one-to-one Instagram, interviews with each other, the presence will slowly start to grow. So those of you who want to build that organic presence, follow my Freedom Lead Gen Challenge. Okay. I'll just give you the link now. My Freedom Lead Gen Challenge. This is going to help you. Next is Shiv's question is, what is your take on teenage starting a coaching program? Yeah, it's definitely there's a market for everything. It's just the way that you package it. You're going to be launching it as a teen coach program or teen coach launchpad. How you can get your teens to start coaching at a young age. You can start something like that. So my take is there's a market for everything. It's just about packaging. Okay. Mahindra's question is attending MMI useful for gold members? Absolutely. Yeah. MMI is one of the very powerful events that will change your money blueprint. For me, that's what I've attended MMI 3 times. Once in 2014, once in 2016, 17, and then once in 2019, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so 3 rounds I've been through it along with my wife, and ideally it's good to do MMI along with your spouse if you're married. Because if you do it with your spouse, both of you will get in sync when it comes to money matters. Especially if you're somebody who's having a lot of fights with money and stuff at home. This is one event. If you do it as a spouse, all of that will get ironed out in a nice way. Okay, got it. Monica's question is, please guide me. My positioning name is UKVI IELTS language training. So Monica, I think you've pretty much picked a good niche, which is IELTS. People, they want to take these certifications, these examinations to go abroad. Just make sure that you are able to follow the AI content mastery template, that strategy sheet, right? If you just put in all the details, you'll get all of your answers. So Monica, my answer to your question is complete AI content mastery within the next 24 hours. Aruna's question is, give me guidance on how I need to give an impactful guest lecture offline. How should I create it? Nice question. How many of you here are getting invited to speak in other forums? Type me in the chat box. Anybody here who are getting invited to other forums to speak? So the first thumb rule is never sell in anybody else's room. Okay? Don't go there to sell anything. So if it is going to be a keynote, you're going to give a guest lecture on something. Okay? Like I've spoken in multiple forums before, now I don't. But the first thing is to read, or let's put it this way, to understand who are you speaking to and what is the problem that they're facing. So whoever is the organizer inviting you to speak, you need to ask them, who's the audience? What is the demographic? What are their challenges and what are they looking forward to? Those are 2 things you need to keep in mind, because nobody cares about what you're going to teach. They only want to know what problem you can solve for them. So you need to cater to that. Once you've got the basics on who you're speaking to and what challenges they're facing, then you need to construct your entire lecture around that. And a template of that lecture can be something like, the first part is your intro. Or we type intro on the chat box. Very short intro. Keep it less than 5 minutes. The intro should be something like, first of all, you thank people. Thank you for inviting me to speak. My name is Aruna, and I come from this background, and I've had so many years experience. And in this particular 1-hour talk, I'm going to teach you 3 things, just like a webinar formula. Just saying, I'm going to teach you this and this and this. If you're facing any of these problems, how many of you would be interested in learning this? So they'll say yes. Okay. So the first part is, and can I have a commitment from all of you who are listening to me that you will implement whatever ideas I'm going to give you today? Because there's no point listening to me and not taking action. So ask these. This is more like setting the context so that they're very focused on learning. You're teaching them how to learn. Okay? Got it? Next, once the intro is done, you go into the content. So all of you just type the word content in the chat box. The content can be broken up into 3 parts, like your concept 1, concept 2, concept 3, or secret 1, secret 2, secret. Again, use the number 3. You can either give 21 ways to achieve something, or you can say 3 secrets to achieve something. People want the 3 secrets. Okay, so you break it down into 3 secrets. And the last part can be outro. Okay, all of you just type the word outro in the chat box. So the outro of your talk, keynote, can be something like, is it okay if I can give you a resource or a gift so that you can make progress faster? You can ask them the question, and then you can give them a freebie or some kind of a resource. Give them some PDF, or can say, based on whatever I've shared in the PPT in the last 1 hour, I want to give you a free resource, and just send them to a Google form or some place where they fill in their details, collect their name, their email, their phone number, and then give them a resource or a lead magnet. You will send them to a lead magnet like this. So don't sell to the room, rather you can give it as a gift. And before you give any gift, ask your organizers, ask the people who is asking you to ask their permission if you can give something for free. Okay, so that it really makes sense. And then after that can be Q&A. Open up the room for questions and answers. So if you follow this template, you will be able to deliver a great impact for the room, where you're not going to be like a boring professor speaking, but you will actually engage with the audience. And by the way, how many of you here have not yet done Train the Trainer? Just type NY in the chat box. You've not yet done Train the Trainer? Anybody here? Please do Train the Trainer by Blair Silver. You will learn all of the way on how to train from the stage. Like I have learned this multiple times from him, but I apply many of these teachings even in our live webinar, but in a live room, like where to stand when a person asks a question. How should the room be set up before they come into the room? What kind of music to play? If it's a talk, I mean, how do you have a powerful stage presence? Like all of these small things are all covered, and this is not something that you can learn in an online course. I don't know, it's not an online course, it's an offline event. Okay? It's an offline 3.5 days of intense stuff that happens at Train the Trainer. But you learn the nuances of how to deliver an impact, because it is not about what you teach, it's about what you can bring out of the student from the other side, from the audience. So if you notice the way that we teach, like how I teach, how Rajiv or Success Gyan, all of our different Success Gyan trainers, we ask a lot of questions. Would all of you agree? Type agree in the chat box. What I just do now, I asked a question, or I asked you to type something. We ask a lot of questions and we engage every 1 to 2 minutes, and this is called accelerated learning. It's a technique that I used to be implementing way before ILH in the offline, and now we've adapted it for online. And these are some of the things that if you're able to gain as a skill, you will be far better than any other keynote speaker than in any other forum that you go and speak. Okay, so I'll tell you more about whenever the next trainer is going to happen. Okay, some of you are interested. It's a must attend if you want to really get damn good on the actual live stage. Okay. Next is Rohan's question. I'm not able to achieve my deadline despite of working hard. Give me a strategy. Rohan, this will be the same thing what I mentioned to Taresh, is find one accountability partner and you set the deadline. Whether you achieve it or not is secondary, but just set the deadline. So Rohan, what is your deadline and what do you want to achieve? Type in the chat box. Just make a statement right now. By this date, I'm going to finish this. That's it. Rohan Bosley, you're there. Just waiting for your comment. Okay, so Rohan is not here. So is he here? Just checking. I'm searching for his name. Yeah, Rohan, you're very much here. Just set the deadline right now. What is it that you're going to complete by when? and find somebody who can hold you accountable on that. Okay, excellent. So I think all of you got the answer. Let's come to the next question. Shaila's question is, how do you maintain all the call recordings? Any guidelines? So what I do is every time I finish a call, it goes recorded on the Zoom cloud. I have one of my team members who downloads it and puts it into Teachable, into our Tag Mango system. Before it was on Teachable, now we push it into Tag Mango system. So I keep maintaining all my call recordings like that. And when it comes to, let's say, the one-to-one calls I'm doing with my quantum members, I have a separate Google Drive where all of the call recordings are tagged based on year_month_date_name. Okay. So all of you just type YDMN. Year. So sorry, YMDN. Okay. Year_month_date_name. So that is how I maintain my folder structure when it comes to maintaining all my other files. Even on YouTube, I maintain that kind of a folder structure. Like if I have to show you my YouTube folder. There are a while since I've published videos aggressively on YouTube. But if you see my folder, it looks like this. From 2018 to 2024, I have folders. If I go to 2020, I have the month_date_topic. Okay. So like this, all my YouTube videos from 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023. I can actually go to that folder and I've organized all of my folders like this. Okay. So organization is one of my favorite activities, and I keep reorganizing myself and all of my folders and all the things that I do in my business every few months. And I just teach my teams to maintain it that way. Okay. Excellent. Okay, Arvind asked he's giving me a question. How can I reduce my work time and increase my revenue? He's doing 2 webinars, 2 hours a week webinars, 2 hours post recording, 2 hours video compression, LMS, graphic design, blah, blah, blah. He's got a whole bunch of stuff. Okay. So, in the beginning, Arvind, and all of you here, don't count the number of hours. Be aware of where the time is going, but do whatever it takes to make progress. Now, how do you optimize your time? You need to understand